introduction. Let me make sure I get some housekeeping rules. There are 100 of you in one arena. In order for us to have some fun, but also learn today, I'm going to ask you to get your attention. I'm going to use my coach's whistles, right? So I'll give a couple of whistles. We'll do a clap. That means give me your attention because we're ready to move on. Everybody understand that? I was told that this is sixth grade, right? So that means that I don't expect to babysit sixth graders. I don't do well with babysitting. So that means that there's some responsibility that comes on your part with us engaging and having fun. For example, I don't want to have to say, stop that, don't do that, don't put that toy in your mouth, come on, don't do that. We're sixth graders, right? Yes. So if this was kindergarten, I would expect to have to do that. But because you are sixth graders, because you are the leaders in this campus, I'm going to treat you like that. I want you to rise to the occasion. Does everybody understand what we're doing? Yes? Can we agree to that? The last thing I'm going to ask you is we're going to treat each other with respect in this space. Which means that if someone says something or shares something out, that means that that's their opinion, how they feel about it. So let's make sure that we respect that. Keep all comments and laughter and snickering to yourself. This is an opportunity for us to have some really genuine conversation, but what that means is we have to create a safe space for that. Does everyone understand that? Okay, so you all said that you're supposed to be ready, respectful, and responsible, right? So I expect that same behavior in this room. Can everybody give me a thumbs up if you agree? Give me a thumbs up. I want to make sure everybody's in the room. My friend, you don't want to participate with me? Give me a thumbs up if you do. If not, then we've got to find somewhere else to go, right? Thumbs up. If you sleep still, I understand. I'm sleeping too. All right, let's go. Hands down, please. So, here we go. Listen carefully. My name is Coach Gaffney. I work in the Family and Community Engagement Department. Work back now. Work back. I work in the Family and Community Engagement Department. My friends need some love, and I'm going to give it to them today. And so, what I get to do is I get an opportunity to go around schools and work with students, work with families, work with a bunch of people about a lot of different things. What brings me to your school today is that you are about to leave elementary school. How many of you guys are a little nervous about it? It's okay. Remember, this is a safe space. And if you have any friends that are not able to be mature in this way, point them out and let me know. Say, Coach, I have a friend that's not being mature right now because he doesn't understand the value of this conversation. All right? So, friends, put your hands down. You are about to launch into another level in your life. And that can be scary. There's change involved with that. Yes? So I hope that during our time together today, you learn something. You get to put your walls and your guard down and not make it look like I'm trying to hurt you. Because I'm not here to hurt you. I'm here to help. I'm here for us to have a conversation. I'm here for us to do some activities that I hope that will be both fun and something that you learn from. Can everybody agree to that space? Yes? Okay. So this is what the first thing I'm going to ask you to do. With that sheet of paper, please put your name, first name, last initial, sixth grade, and your homeroom at the top. Again, name, first name, last initial. So for me, it will be Jonathan. Last name is Gaffney. I'm not going to put Gaffney, I'm just going to put a G. So Jonathan G, what grade you're in, and then whoever your homeroom teacher is. Hopefully by now you guys know. That would be scary if you did. Okay, it's okay. All right.
No, wake up.
No, it's okay. I know what to do. I'm there. All right, once you've done that, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. That lets me know that I have to wait for some friends that are not finished. I still see some friends writing. Thank you for keeping your thumbs up for me. See, 1, 2. All right, we're almost there. Awesome. All right, here we go. Listen carefully. We are going to divide our paper into 4 quadrants. The first fold is going to be hamburger or hot dog style. I always get these mixed up. Forgive me, elementary school teachers. My wife's like, dude, really? Long ways, hot dog, duh. All right, so we're going to go hot dog style is the first fold. Remember, it's going to be hot dog style. We're going to make a vertical line down the middle. Hot dog. This is our first fold. All right, our next fold is going to then Fold that in half. There we go. Now we're rocking. So this is what our paper should look like at the end, once we're finished folding. Are we ready? If you're ready, say, I'm ready, coach. There it is. You gotta say it like a minute ago. If you're ready, you gotta say, I'm ready, coach. There it is. All right, here we go. Listen carefully. We are going to divide the quadrants by activities that we're going to do. Make sure you're listening for these instructions. I would display it, but something happened with the display, so we're just going to rock and roll with it, okay? So, I have a coach's voice so I can get it going. I'm used to teaching. I don't know if y'all have ever seen these, but back when I used to teach, we had chalkboards. Have y'all ever seen the chalkboard? Okay. Okay. I'm not considered a foreigner. I know, because I was born in the 1900s. I know, right? I'm a dinosaur, right? I know. Some of the teachers are like, oh my gosh. All right, so in this corner, okay, I want you to put the words about me. About me. In this corner, top left corner, you're going to put the word about me. Phrase about me. A-B-O-U-T. The next word, M-E, about me. I spell because sometimes I mumble, and I know it's kind of hard sometimes to understand what I'm saying. Not to insult your intelligence, yes. That's fine, yes sir. That work. So you're going to put the title, about me. How do you want to do it, son? I'm giving you the instructions you need to how you do it. Got it? Got it? All right, in our next top corner, this is the top right, we're going to put about others. A-B-O-U-T. The word others. O-T-H-E-R-S. Did I spell that right? It's going to change. Ooh, I'm starting to sweat spelling. I started something, now I got to finish it. Ooh. All right, what you can do on the about others, if you don't mind, please put numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 is what you're going to look at. So about me, about others, and then number 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ready? This is what I should see so far. Again, I apologize that my display board isn't working, so I'm going to have to go old school. I appreciate it. That makes me feel good as a person. You know, we kind of mess up too sometimes. And I appreciate you being graceful. Thank you. That makes me feel comfortable. And don't mind the sweat. I picked the wrong sweater to wear today. I did not watch the news. It's supposed to be 91 today, so woo. It's gonna be a hot one. Everybody understand what we got? All right, in the bottom left corner, we're gonna put the word wins. W-I-N-S, wins. Wins, W-I-N-S, wins. Oh, I'm sorry. I sometimes sing, not good, but I like to sing. Why are you laughing at me? That is not funny. Are you laughing at the fact that I can't sing? That hurts my feelings. Yeah. All right, last part. We are going to write in the last column the initials K, W, and L. K, W, and L. K, W, L. Have you guys heard that before?
Yeah.
what your paper should look like. Not sir. Okay, here we go. Eyes on coach. The coach tell me, say, let me know if you're ready. So I'm ready, coach. Okay, that wasn't everybody. I need people to look down. Give them about 5 more seconds to come to, because we're ready to start our engagement. Now we got the backbone ready. Sound ready, coach? Alright, good. Alright, here we go. So, let me explain before we get started what we're going to do, what our learning is going to look like today. We are going to be working through the idea of social and emotional learning, emotional intelligence. And that emotional intelligence we're going to tie to you getting ready to launch into your next phase in life. Because in a few weeks, you're no longer going to be considered elementary school students. Soon as you leave these halls, y'all have to walk out or clap out. Get really emotional for you. You're going to be crying in a few minutes. But really, seriously, I mean this with sincerity. When you guys walk out of these doors for the last time, you're going to be walking out of the phase of your life and entering into another. And that process and that reality is going to hit you. And that might bring you to tears to know that some of you have spent 7 years in this building. Think about that. 7 years of your life, 5 years of your life, 3 years of your life. If you started here in kindergarten, raise your hand. Wow. What if you started here in first grade? Raise your hand. Oh, some of our new people came in first. What about second? Beautiful. Some of our friends got added in second. Third grade. You came in here in third grade. Some of our friends got added. Fourth. Fifth. And then if this is your first year here, raise your hand. Can we get those people a hand? The reason why I say give them a hand is because they've had the hardest transition of having to adapt to the way you guys do things here at Lowell Elementary. They walk into a space already in the 6th grade, and then they have to be around other 6th graders who know each other, who've established relationships, who then they now have to figure out, where do I fit in this space? How do I act here? I'm used to other elementary schools, but when I come to this school, how do I act? And that's going to be the same for some of you all as you move to the next phase of your life. You're going to step into a school and you're going to have to remember, oh my gosh, okay, who am I and what am I bringing to this space? And then you have to start navigating and looking around like, okay, these are new people. This is a new building. These are new teachers. These are new friends that I've never seen before. And it's going to be a transition period for you. And Coach hopes to help you do that today. Does everybody understand that? Okay, so part of our engagement is going to be us talking. Part of our engagement is going to be us having a little bit of fun. But all of our engagement is pointed toward helping you understand a little bit about who you are, how you relate to others, and how you can succeed in this next phase of your life. So we're going to kind of do that through this chart. So about me, we're going to do an activity. For our about others, we're going to make some appointments with some friends. And I advise you to make appointments with friends that are not at your table. I'll talk about that when we get to that. For our wins, I want you to write down 5 wins, things that you learned today, things that you saw that was like, oh, this was awesome. I like that. I would consider that a win. You know, you guys in 6th grade, so it's hard sometimes you guys like anything besides food and cartoons. So if you enjoyed any part of what we did today, if you learned something from any discussion that we did today, I want you to write that down for our wins. And then lastly, our KWL is going to be our last activity, which is a what do you know, what do you wonder, and what did you learn type of chart, which is an interesting chart that we're going to work through at the end of our engagement. I've said a lot. Let's get ready to move. Partner up, and this is what we're going to do. We are going to do an ultimate rock, paper, scissors championship. Partner up and find the space in the room. Go! On your feet, on your feet. all eyes on coach. I see movement and I see other eyes doing other things. I should have all eyes on coach.
Back.
There we go. Eyes on me, please. If you need to situate yourself, please do. You can relax now that you have your partner still by. Turn toward coach. Okay, we're good? Awesome. With your partner is going to be your first match. So, Squid Game style. No, I'm just kidding. I know someone's like, oh my God! I'm kidding. I just want to see if you were awake. All right, so our first partner is going to be our first match. You're going the best out of one, not the best out of three. The first person to win becomes the victor. Listen carefully. This is how this tournament is going to progress. After you win, you raise your hand and play against somebody else that won. Now, listen carefully. This is the most important part of this. If you don't win the match, guess what your job is now? Nope, you become the cheerleader. I don't know. All right, let's say me and my friend are playing. I'm going to show you. He wins. He now raises his hand. I get behind him and say, let's go. Eli, let's go. Eli, let's go, Eli. And wherever Eli goes, I become Eli's cheerleader. But wait, what if Eli loses his next match? You then all become cheerleaders of the person who won. At the end, what we have is one big group supporting one person and another big group supporting another person. And we're going to be in the middle of the cafeteria for the rock, paper, scissors, champion, skill. That was horrible. I gave you the best energy, like I was introducing you all for a rock starters, and you just said, let's see if we can get a little bit excited about this. We're going to be in the middle for the ultimate rock. We're getting transition and move so you can move forward. That was about a C average. When we get ready to transition, I need you to move. Does everybody understand that? I need us to come back to attention so we can get going with the rest of our day. Was that a little bit of fun? Yeah. So I should see that as a win in that bottom corner. I should see you say, I had fun with, and then tell me what that was. If you don't want to write the sentence stem, you can just put rock, paper, scissors, turning. That lets me know if you guys enjoy those types of things. Yes? All right, give me about 5 more seconds and then we're going to move forward. Social and emotional learning. There are 5 components of social and emotional learning. And we're going to go through these as well as talk about these activities. Okay? I would like you to repeat after me. The first one is self-awareness. Okay? The next one is self-management. The next one is social awareness. There we go. The next one is relationship skills. And the last one is called responsible decision making. So all of those things, you're going to hear me mention those things several times throughout our conversation today. And I would like for you to start kind of locking in. When we sit at our table, when we have something to write and reflect, let's get to write and reflect. When we have other things that we do, let's have fun when we do those other things. Yes? All right. About you, self-awareness. Self-awareness is this idea that you are aware of both your mental and emotional state, understanding how you think, how you feel, and how that can possibly impact others. Part of self-awareness is also understanding who you are and the traits that make you unique. So I want to learn a little bit about you. If you could, in the corner, top left corner of your paper, I want you to write 3 or draw 3 pictures that represent who you are. It doesn't have to be big. It can be simple. It can be small things that represent who you are. For example, I would possibly draw a whistle because I'm a coach. I coach various sports throughout the year, and then I also do life coaching, which is what brings me here today. Another thing I possibly would draw is a cross, because I have a certain faith and belief system. Another thing that I would possibly draw is a ring. You guys know what this represents? Yep. This is very important to me. This is something that informs my decision making. So those 3 things will tell you about coach. So I want you to draw 3 pictures and write 3 words that describe who you are. Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Yes? Let's take 2 minutes to write. And go. No ma'am, no sir. I did not say let's take 2 minutes to talk. What did I say? Let's take 2 minutes to write. So I should not hear voices. Here we go. And go. You thinking about you, not influenced by others' opinions. Girl, you should write this. You should put this there. This is you being aware of who you are. Again, 3 pictures and 3 words that describe you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. That looks good. Top left bottom, to the right. 3 words that describe you. Draw 3 pictures that also describe you. friends. You should be writing 3 pictures and 3 words. Drawing 3 pictures, write 3 words that represent who you are. All right, 30 seconds. Your attention, please. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. This is what we're going to do next. All right, so I love the intentionality of what you all have put on those papers. I walked around and saw some really cool things that you will be able to share in just a second. But we have to get something else done first. We are now about to make our appointments. And our appointments are going to be something we use throughout our time together. So where you see 1, 2, 3, and 4, in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to walk around the cafeteria and fill in your appointments. Well, Mr. Gaffney, Coach Gaffney, what is the appointments for? I will get to that in a second. All I need you to do is find 4 friends that you're going to partner with throughout our time together. And they must be people that are not sitting at your table. Oh, that's what I want to get you there. Oh, man, I hate when I do that. So, I'm asking you to stretch yourself in your thinking. I'm asking you to think about if you have to get uncomfortable meeting a new friend or someone that you haven't talked to or aren't used to talking to. This is an opportunity for you to do that. Flex that muscle. So, in just a second, I'm going to ask you to take your paper and something to write with, and you're going to fill out your appointment schedule. Listen carefully before you move. You don't have the instructions yet. So what we're going to do is walk around. Let's say my friend here and I want to be our first appointment. So Kennedy, I will put Kennedy on my first appointment, and Kennedy will put Coach on her first appointment. So when I say first appointment, you then look at your first appointment and say, Kennedy, come here. We're first appointment, yeah. Come here, Kennedy, yeah. Kennedy, don't leave it hanging. Yeah. We're going to do the same thing for our second, third, and fourth appointment. Is everybody understand what we're doing? I'm going to give you 2 minutes to make 4 appointments. Remember, write their name on your paper. They write your name on their paper. We need 4 appointments. No one that's at your table. Teachers, can you help me out? We're trying to stretch. We're trying to stretch them, okay? Here we go. 2 minutes. Ready, go. carefully. We are going to move about the room and have some conversation. But this is what I need from you. I need you to be at a level 1 with your conversation. Level 1 means that the person across from you should be the person who can hear you. I should not hear yelling. I don't have to be, nor do I want to be the person that's like, stop it, come on, kids, quiet down. Remember, you're 6th graders. I didn't come get a babysit. So make sure that your voice volume is at a level 1. Can we get a thumbs up? All right, find your partner in just a moment. You're going to find your first appointment. You all are going to sit somewhere in the room and talk about the about me phase. One person is going to be partner number 1. The other person is going to be partner number 2. One is going to share about me, what their symbols mean and what their words mean. And partner 2, you're going to listen. In 30 seconds, you're then going to switch. Partner 2 is going to share about me, what they wrote down as far as the words and how they wrote those words and those symbols. And partner 1, you're going to listen. That's what we're about to do, but I'll walk you through steps. Everybody understand what we're doing? All right, we go. First appointment. Go find them and have a seat. Find them, have a seat. Watch the steps. Remember, watch the steps. With your hand raised, your object is to talk for 30 seconds about what you wrote down about you. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, here we go. Again, we're on partner 2. You are talking for 30 seconds. Partner 1, you are only listening. Remember, what's level needs to be what's level 1, which is everybody understand what we're doing? Give me a thumbs up. All right, partner number 2, you share it. Go. You're talking to the same person, not appointment to. Your partner that you just talked to. Number 1, just talk. Number 2, listen. Now we're doing the opposite. All right? You're saying where you are. All right, and go. Now, because several of us had odd numbers, I'll say it that way, we are going to then give an opportunity for if you have a group of 3, which you shouldn't have a group of 3, but if you do have a group of 3, I want to make sure that you have an opportunity to share as well. So if you are a third of your group and you didn't get an opportunity to share about your about me, you're going to then talk. Everyone else in your group needs to be listeners. Go ahead, ma'am.
Just a reminder that you've been alive for what, 12 years or something like that? Surely you have something to say. I'm looking at some partners and y'all are sitting in silence. You have nothing to say in your 12 years of being alive about yourself. Surely you know more about yourself than that. So make it a conversation time, not sitting time.
Are we ready? All right, 3.
This time we should only have about 6 people talking at all, right?
About something like that.
So the rest of you are just sitting without talking.
All right, here we go. 3. Go ahead and share. And go. Go ahead and fist bump, high five, elbow, shoulder your partner, and go ahead and return back to your seat. Please watch where you walk. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, please, 2, and 1. Thank you so much. All right. So, how many of you learned something new about a partner? Raise your hand. Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm not going to ask you necessarily what you learned because that was a conversation between you and your partner. But what I am going to say is You all, just what we just did in practice, that is going to be a skill set that you need for the next level in life. You have to be willing to get out of your comfort zone, to talk to someone, to learn who they are, and then tell them who you are. Because that's the only way that you get to learn about new people and possibly have new friends. How many of you guys may be going to a different middle school than your friend? Anybody? And it's okay, you can slip your hand up, and that may be a little scary. But a way to get over that is be willing to step out of your comfort zone, to introduce yourself, to learn who know who you are, but also be willing to learn who others are. Does everybody understand that? Give me a thumbs up. Yes? Awesome. Self-management. Self-management is this ideal that you, now that you understand who you are, now that you understand things that you like and you don't like, things that you may disagree with, you can then manage how you move in different spaces. For example, raise your hand if you don't like others being mistreated. I'm gonna put 2 hands up. If it bothers you for others to be mistreated, raise your hand. Okay, put your hand down. Raise your hand if you enjoy soccer. Soccer players, soccer watchers, spectators. Awesome, hand down. Raise your hand if you like science. Okay, hand down. What about if you like reading? Hold on, wait. Whoa, freeze. Remember, we started this conversation by saying we're going to value other people's opinions. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean that someone else doesn't like it. It's okay if you don't, but you don't have to comment about it. Hand down. All right, everybody's attention. Are we ready? You ready? All right, raise your hand if you like nature, being outside. Beautiful. Hands down. What about my animal lovers? If you love animals. Hands down. Hands down. Last one. Last one. Raise your hand if you love who you are. And I appreciate the honesty. Put your hand down. I appreciate the honesty for some of my friends who didn't raise their hand. They're kind of like, well, coach, I don't really know. And it's okay to be in that spot. I know for a long time in my life I was in that spot. I was very, very insecure about who I was growing up, especially around you guys' age. I was a little chubby, pudgy kid, and people were like, look at Jelly Roll. And they used to hurt my feelings. I know, right? Wasn't that mean they used to call me Jelly Roll? That's messed up, baby. Why y'all laughing at something? No, I'm kidding. That's fine. That's fine. They're 6th graders. We're good. I know where I am. All right, so, eyes up. So, that was something hard for me. And for my friends, I know some of my friends have a hard time admitting to themselves when something is hard for them. When you have friends that snicker and giggle when something is hard for them, it's because they're really insecure about it. That's really what it is. They laugh it off because it's hard for them to face it. Just like I did. When people would make fun of me, I used to laugh, that's funny, but deep down inside, it used to hurt. I used to go home and be a little bit upset about it and didn't know what to do about it. So then I had an uncle that was like, you know what, maybe if you start lifting weights, it will help change how you feel about yourself. So because of my relationship with my uncle, I was able to talk to him about how I felt, and he was like, you know what, maybe you can do something about this. And that's what got me into weightlifting. So my body started to look different. People started to treat me different. I started to feel a little different. But it took me having the courage to say something. If something is bothering you, young people, listen. Part of self-management is being able to be aware of the things that make you feel certain ways. And also being able to manage those things by getting help, by asking others how they feel, by connecting with others. The activity we did about raising our hand, if you didn't know this, was an activity of connection. There are friends of yours in this room, people that you may not talk to every day, that share the same interests as you, that like some of the same things that you like. that enjoy some of the same things you enjoy. But you never ever know it if you're not willing to talk to each other. Someone who doesn't look like you, that doesn't come from your same background, that may not have the same upbringing, that may not have the same beliefs, but y'all have something in common. And I promise you, our world will be a lot better place if we started thinking about what we had in common instead of what divides us. And your generation has a beautiful opportunity to do that. Instead of looking at the things that separate us, you're tall, you're short, you're black, you're white, you're this, you're that. Instead, let's start thinking about things that we care about. For example, how many of you care about your family? Look at everybody's hands. That's probably about 95% of the people in the room. Okay, hands down. So let's start with that. We can start from a place of we care about, we're interested in this, and that's how we're able to come together a little bit more. Does everybody get that? All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do an activity. I know you're tired of me talking to you, so we're going to move, get ready to move, all right? This is what we're going to do. Your second appointment. Look down on that piece of paper. If you have a second appointment, you should have a name. They should have your name. If you end up in a group of three, that group of three needs to come see Coach, and we're going to split that group of three into two, because you're supposed to write down their name, and they're supposed to write down your name, so that we can come back to each other. Okay? That's part of the reason why it's important for you to listen. Because without listening, you miss opportunity to learn. And when you don't learn, you fall into a space and you say, oh man, I thought I wish I knew. So what we're going to do is, with your partner, you're going to find space. And you and your partner are going to have a cone. And you and your partner are going to find space in the room with a cone. Okay? Do not pick up a cone unless you have your partner with you. Everybody understand what Coach just said? Can someone repeat back to me what you heard Coach Gaffney say? Go ahead, friend. Okay? Go ahead, friend. How do I get to a partner, friend? Right here. Go ahead. Who's the partner? Your second appointment is your partner. Your second appointment is your partner. Everybody understand what we're doing? Okay? 30 seconds to find a partner, a cone, and get around some space.
Let's not do that. Against your partner. No swing hand, okay? All right.
The object is to be the first person to grab the phone. If you've seen this before, you gotta have an advantage. All right, so friends. All right, friends, I'm gonna ask my friend to demonstrate for me. So we are going to stand with the cone between us. Coach Gaffney is going to do an elementary rhyme, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And you have to touch your head. When you do your head, everybody demonstrate for me. Head, shoulders, knees, toes, knees, head, shoulders, head, knees, toes, head, cone. Here we go. Go ahead and stand up. This is a listening exercise, so in order for you to be able to hear, you must be quiet. And when you are quiet, that lets me know you're ready to go. All right, I see some people ready. All right, get into your ready position. All right, remember, the first to grab the phone. Let's listen for our instructions. This is a listening exercise. Ready? Knees, head, knees, toes, toes, not toes, toes, head, shoulders, knees, head, toes. Toes, knees, shoulders, head, shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, head, toes, knees, go! Shoulders, head, toes, knees, shoulders, toes. I said toes, not toes. Head, shoulders, knees, head, shoulders, 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 shoulders. time, here we go, eyes up. All right, just what I would like for us to do is have a mature conversation really quick, okay? You've had a little bit of fun, but I need you to focus your energy and attention into this conversation. Because it's an opportunity for us to gain another win. Okay, first off, if you enjoyed that activity, go ahead and write it down as a win. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm not forcing you to, but it helps me understand what things students like to do and enjoy. By the way, I got that from my dog who showed me a TikTok about it. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So you guys do teach us. You do. If we're willing to listen and learn. All right, this is what I would like for us to do. I would like to listen and learn to you all about how you feel about this activity and how it relates to self-management or self-awareness. For example, can anyone think about how you were able to manage yourself and what you had to do to manage yourself in this activity? Go ahead, friend. Thank you for raising your hand. So if you didn't hear what she said part of what she had to do was, in order to manage, was to be quiet and listen. Some of us have been challenged with that today, listening, but that is a skill that we need. There are times for us to speak up and there are times for us to shush up. I thought I was gonna say it. But shush up. My grandmother would have said it another way. But that helps you understand in spaces you can't learn if you're not willing to listen. Okay? Number 2. Paying attention. Number 3. Go ahead, friend. Focus. Can I get 2 more for this share? 2 more? Just 2 more? Go ahead, friend. Thank you. So my friend said you have to be in tune with what's happening in the moment. Go ahead, friend. Wow, so you mean to tell me cooperation has to do with self-management? Interesting. Can you guys think of times where during this year, if you would have managed yourself a little differently, the outcome would have been different? Give me a thumbs up if you can think of a scenario where if you could have managed yourself differently, the outcome, whatever happened, could have been different. Maybe if you would have listened more instead of talked over the person. Maybe if you would have listened to their point of view to try to understand what was happening. Maybe if you listened to your teacher. Maybe if you would have done a little bit extra work on that homework assignment. Maybe if you would have, instead of engaging that conversation with those individuals, walked away. Instead of being in the playground, be like, you, ooh, he likes her, and they like it. Ooh. Maybe you could have walked away from that conversation. Put your hands down. All of what we just shared, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, young people, are going to be skills that you need for your next level in life. You're going to have to take all of what you just heard. Focus, cooperation, listening, being attentive, being in the moment. All of those things are going to matter as you move forward. And as you get older, they're going to continue to grow and matter. You understand that? Yes? Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. All right? If that was a win conversation for you, please go ahead and mark that down. All right, here we go. This is what we're going to do. We are going to do another activity, but I need for you all to make sure you listen so that we can situate this activity the right way. So, if you are On this side of the table, I need you to make a circle in this area. If you're in this side, I need you to make a circle in this area. Please make a circle. This group here, this side over, I need you to make a circle here. Here, these groups over, I need you to go to the back part of the circle. When you bring anything, just make a circle. When you bring anything, just make a circle.
Where's the W? Where's the W, girl? Bro, somebody's home. Yo! I'm gonna steal that. That's a 16, bro. Mr. Bridges, there's a phone. No, he didn't. We're the W group. We're the W group. We're the house. Hold hands. Scoop Baxter. Hold hands, guys. Yeah.
Hi, friends.
Why you guys say Aiden? When did Aiden even get here? Let me see. Next, I'm a next. Let me go get it. They actually could have put that in their mouth. What are you kicking? It's okay, just stop.
All right, every group, you are going to be tasked with a group juggling assignment.
I don't like that. I don't like to try that.
After listening, we're going to talk about listening. In just a moment, we're going to spread out just a little bit so we'll have an opportunity to toss the ball in between our group, okay? Or the beanbag, excuse me. We are going to follow the same pattern that we set with one, and our goal is to get 3 going at the same time. So my friends that have the beanbags in their hands, put 2 down on the ground, hold 1 up in the air. Thank you, friends. I should have 1 person with 1 beanbag. I should have 1 person with 1 beanbag. Hands up, hold it up.
Somebody's phone.
All right.
Somebody's gonna steal that. And I don't, it was just right there. And we don't
You
want to.
cannot throw the beanbag to someone who's standing to the left or the right of you.
Touch it.
It must be someone that's in front of you. Someone who's not to the left or the right. When you throw the beanbag, you are going to toss it. Remember, I'm working with mature 6th graders. So the second I see someone throw it with ill intention, we're going to shut down the activity and we're going to move forward. I'm expecting you to be mature about this. 6th graders, yes? The object of this is for us to work together to accomplish this goal. The goal is, can I get that group that's over here to slide this way just a little bit? Slide, slide, slide. That way you're not going to spread out a little bit. There we go. Perfect. You're good right there. You're good. Thank you. I'm waiting on y'all. So we're going to walk through it so we can see. I think this group is like they're about ready. All right, my friend, can you say your name and talk to someone who's not next to you, okay? Go ahead. Beautiful, stop. You guys did an awesome job. Eyes on coach. Remember, the longer it takes you to get to your attention means the less we have to get to do. I got several other things I want to do with you as far as activities, but you gotta listen. All right, we are going to try to get through that round. Remember, the first person, once they get the beanbag back, is gonna hold it up, let me know that everyone has had an opportunity to catch, say their name, and pass it to someone else. You're going to stay in the same pattern that you established. Remember, you cannot throw it to someone who's to the left of you or the right of you. If they're sitting right next to you, standing right next, you can't throw it to them. You have to be thrown out. Everybody understand what we're doing? Give me a thumbs up. All right, spread out. Give yourself a little bit of room to throw. All right, here we go. And 3, 2, 1, go. Our goal as a group is to get around 3 times the same pattern that you just set with the same people. You're going to toss it to the same person, say your name, toss it to the same person. You should also be receiving the beanbag from the same person that tossed it to you before. Stay with the same pattern. Your job is to get it done 3 times around to get it back to the first person who's going to then hold up the beanbag. Make sure you say your name with every toss. Every time you catch in a toss, you say your name. All right, 3 times around. And 3, 2, and 1, go. given a two-person toss in between each. You're going to keep going in the same pattern you just set. You're not changing the pattern. All you're doing is getting involved 2 beanbags. That's it. Everybody understand what we're doing? Yes. Thank you so much, teachers, for your help. I appreciate you monitoring and helping. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Remember how you treat these types of opportunities, let your teachers know if they should be pulling you out of class. Because if it's not worth it, if you're not going to listen, they might as well take you back to class and you guys start reading in math fast. Yep? That sounds fun, doesn't it? No. Well, if that's not the way you want to move forward, I need you guys to listen when we're ready to move. You determine that. I'm supposed to be talking until 10, let's say 15. We can shut it down right now. Alright? So, let's get through these last 2 exercises. Our last, second to last exercise is going to be again. You're going to juggle the beanbags all together as a group, staying in the same pattern that you set with only one. This time you're using 3. So as you're working in a group, you have to be considerate of other things. You have to also make sure you're paying attention and focus, like I said earlier. I want to see which group can successfully get through all 3 times. All right, let's see it. And 3, 2, 1.
What?
Eyes on coach, please. Okay, so let's have a conversation. How did that group activity make you feel? Let me hear from you. Hands. Thank you. Why? Go ahead, Frank. Got it? Go ahead, Frank. I heard from you. Go ahead, Frank. Okay, last one. So, let me ask this. How many of you guys play on a team? Of any type of team? In order for your team to be successful, what's the first thing that you must do together? What does that mean? What does teamwork mean? I heard cooperation. I heard communication. Eyes on coach. Like right now, whoever's communicating with you. I want you to understand what the perspective of this activity is for. The activity points to a deeper understanding that you need communication in order to have cooperation. But communication is a two-way street. It's both giving and receiving information. As you guys are moving and transitioning to the next level of your life, you have to really start toning in and locking in on the voices that you should be listening to and the voices you should be communicating with. You noticed in your group, there were saboteurs in the group, wasn't there? People that were throwing the ball and beanbag all over the place, and it's natural. I let it happen on purpose. Because guys, understand something. Not every person in your circle, every person who calls you their friend is truly a friend. And I see some adults raising their hand and nodding because they've been through some things. Adults, am I misleading any information? Have you adults had a situation where you thought someone was your friend or had your interest in heart, but they really didn't? Have you had a situation? Yes? So you hear 7, 8 adults in this room tell you, as we've grown up, we used to be your age, I know you think we didn't when we were. I know you think we came out old and crusty. We used to be young. Throughout our lives, we've learned that there have been situations where people who we thought had our best interests in heart, even though they were in the group, really didn't have our best interests in mind, or didn't have the group's best interests in mind. So you have to learn the skill to determine who are those people that do things around you. Be aware of your social awareness of people and things that don't fit how you want to show up. If you're with a group of friends and they're like, hey girl, let's go in here and let's run to the store real quick and take some things. In that moment, is that a group that you want to be around to show up in? Is that how? No, I'm not asking you to tell me now, because you can tell me no, the other coach Gavin will be the same ones at the mall stealing tomorrow. So this is not for you to tell me because you want to convince me that you're a good person. This is for you to think about. With every situation, with every friend group, with every time that you are able to step into a space, are you showing up the way you want to? Or are you being influenced to do something that you really don't want to do? Part of self-awareness and self-management is having the boldness to say, I don't want to do that. That's not who I want to be. I don't want to be a person that cheats on my homework, or not do my homework and then lie about it the next day and say, oh, my dog ate it. I want to be a person of integrity. I want to be a person that want to make a difference for other people. Well, if you want to be that, you have to start being there right now. Don't wait till you get older. You don't have to. Question. I know this is going to take a drastic turn, but I like to do this for shock value. Someone raise your hand, please be mature about this, and tell me the exact date and time Anybody know? So, Coach, why would you bring that up? Because part of relationship skills, part of responsible decision making, part of social awareness, self-management, and self-awareness means that we understand as humans that we're not going to live forever. I know somebody's like, no, Coach, listen, technology is going out. Okay. From what I see right now, we're not going to live forever. So because you don't know how long, put your hand up, sir. Because you don't know how long you have to live every moment on purpose. You have to live every moment as if you don't know. I know that sounds bad for Coach Gavin to say, but you've been told you're going to grow up to be 100 years old. But I can't guarantee that for you. I would be lying to you if I said that was true. Because I can't tell you that that's true or not. But what you have is today. Everybody take a deep breath. Do this. Slowly let it out through your nose. Every time you take a deep breath, it represents life. And you, as long as you have it, have to take care of it as best you can. So, part of you moving into this next phase of your life, guys, means that you are going to take care of life. Which brings us to our next activity. We are going to get in groups of 5. Listen carefully. We are going to create a mini mind training, and your job in your group of 5 is to pick up as many diamonds that you see around the floor. Notice how I spread it out. They represent gold and diamonds. And you all as a team, you are going to excavate the diamonds and gold. And your job, listen carefully, remember, listen, your goal is to clean, vacuum as many diamonds as you can. Okay? That's your job as a group. Now, you have a conductor. I'm going to be the conductor. Everyone, put your hands on the shoulders of the person in front of you. And they are going to have to conduct me to move. I'm going to be blindfolded. Eyes up. You can't get to it if you guys don't listen. We only got 3 more minutes, so you can't get to it. Just have to let y'all go clean up. So they're going to tell me, Coach, go straight. Go to the right, go to the left. You're going to show me where to go. As I'm going there, everyone else on the train can pick up any of the pieces. I am just a person that's taking it to them. So as we pass by pieces, they can pick them up. But I can't see. You guys picking them up? Yeah, there you go. They're connected. They're connected. All right, you got it? Everybody say. We want to get as many as we can, but we don't want to lose our connection. All right? Put me up, guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. All right, go ahead and give your group of 5. And let's start training. I would like for you to put everything we've worked on inside of this cart. So if you don't mind, in just a second, we're all going to move in this direction, grab things off the tables, put everything into the cart. We have to get this done in 1 minute. Does everybody understand? All right, once we've done it, we're going to have a seat and close. Ready, set, go. Thank you so much for making the adjustment. For my friends that have the mask, you can keep it or throw it away. Please don't make it a distraction in school. Otherwise, teachers are going to take those up and throw them away anyway. So if you're not mature enough to handle them, go ahead and put them in your pocket so that it won't become an issue as you go throughout school. If I could hear from 3 friends and let me know what you learned today, then we're going to dismiss. Go ahead. Quickly. 2. Go ahead, friend. Okay, social awareness. Thank you. Go ahead, friend. All of my other friends, you can continue having this conversation in class or later on today. Thank you so much for giving me the time to work with you all. Hopefully you had a little bit of fun, but you also learned today. As you get ready to move into this next level of life, be sure to understand who you are, how that affects others, and how they can help influence the spaces and places you go. Thank you guys for your time. You're on your teacher time.